So guys, like I haven't been feeling very well. They actually asked me to stay away from the studio, so I am really singing because like we work hard and that sometimes the body get weak and stuff But like, I never listen, so I just been in the studio trying to mix.
Guys, Tekno need your prayer badly. Like, this guy is passing through a lot. When I watched this particular video on Hot Niger, I didn't know what to say. Like, this guy is going through a lot. Disclaimer, I have no copyright to this video. Let's watch this video together because this is a lot. Tekno happened to be one of my favorite Nigeria musicians. I kind of just love him so much. Like, his music, like I literally know his music off my head. Like, I know his music off my head without even him playing the music. I can sing the lyrics. I love it so much. Like the way he winds his waist, like I just love his vibe and everything. So for a while now, we have not been hearing anything from him. He have not been posting on his Instagram. He have not been dropping any hits because all artists just seems to be dropping different album recently. And we are just curious, like, what is going on with this guy? Like, why you know they drop music? Oh God, drop music. But unfortunately, a lot was going on with him. Okay, I don't want to talk too much because I came across video on YouTube that prompted this reaction. Hot Niger narrated everything that happened to Tekno. So we are just going to watch it together and we'll come back to give our own opinion. Let's watch it, guys.
There was a time when Tekno's name painted the airwaves with hits that resonated deep within our souls. His melodies were an anthem for the masses and his presence an electrifying force. But as swiftly as his star ascended, it plummeted into darkness, leaving a void in the hearts of his fans. In this video, I'll be telling you how Tekno, a once celebrated Afrobeat star, went from grace to grass. Once upon a time, the vibrant music industry of Nigeria saw the emergence of a young and talented artist named Tekno. Born Augustine Miles Kelechi in Bauchi State, he possessed a passion for music that burned brightly within him, and growing up in various parts of the country helped him develop a diverse cultural influence that would later shape his musical style. Tekno's journey as a musician began at 8 years old. He got enrolled in a music school where he honed his skills and mastered playing the piano and guitar, setting the foundation for his future success. He first gained recognition in the Nigerian music scene with his hit single Holiday, which featured Davido, and he continued to release chart-topping hits that solidified his status as a musical sensation. Tekno's career reached its peak when he released 5 hit singles back-to-back, with Pana becoming a massive success in the United States. But little did he know that his path would take an unexpected turn. The constant demands of performances and rigorous schedules strained his voice and eventually led to the temporary damage of his vocal box. One moment, he was captivating audiences with his high-energy performances, and the next, he was grappling with the loss of his voice.
So guys, like I haven't been feeling very well. They actually asked me to stay away from the studio, so I am really singing because we work hard and that sometimes the body get weak and stuff But like, I never listen, so I just been in the studio trying to make something.
It was a devastating blow to the young artist, as his ability to sing and perform was compromised, forcing him to take a break from the music industry. Doctors advised him to rest and allow his voice to heal, but the road to recovery would be long and arduous. The news of Tekno's health issues spread like wildfire, leaving fans and industry insiders shocked and concerned. The realization that their beloved artist was facing such a challenging setback sent ripples of empathy and support throughout the music community. Tekno's fans rallied together, offering prayers and words of encouragement during his time of need. However, amidst the outpouring of support, some skeptics surfaced, questioning the authenticity of Tekno's health condition. Rumors began to circulate that he was using his vocal problems as an excuse to mask other issues, particularly his alleged disputes with his record label boss, UB Franklin. The skepticism grew louder as whispers of a potential rift between Tekno and Triple MG Records started to spread. For Tekno, these accusations added another layer of stress and frustration to an already difficult situation. He found himself not only battling with his physical recovery, but also defending his integrity and the authenticity of his health struggles. It was a trying time for the young artist who felt the weight of the world on his shoulders. Despite the doubts and speculations, Tekno remained resolute in his truth. He decided to focus on his recovery and sought solace in the unwavering support of his true fans and loved ones. He knew that proving his sincerity would come with time and, most importantly, with his eventual return to the stage. While grappling with his health issues, the mounting medical bills and inability to perform took a toll on his financial stability. The once prosperous artist found himself facing the daunting reality of going broke.
This is what I was paying from doctor to doctor, Airbnb to Airbnb, hotel to hotel. These mans were running scans and tests. Every time I see him, I pay $1,600. Every time I see him, whether I would do anything or without not doing anything.
Not only did his medical condition impact his physical well-being, it also rapidly depleted his savings.
And your shows, Uncle, you cancelled everything?
Cancel, refund, spending all the money you have on hospitals, doctor to doctor.
Unable to fulfill performance engagements and faced with high costs of medical treatments, it became obvious to him that life had switched up the tune from blues to reggae. While fans were anticipating his return, Tekno's health took a turn for the worse. He was diagnosed with gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, which caused constant irritations in his vocal cords. Desperate for a solution, he embarked on a relentless pursuit of healing. Multiple doctors were consulted and various medications were tried, but relief remained elusive. In his quest to reclaim his voice, Tekno traveled to London, where he underwent a surgical procedure known as esophagogastric dissociation. The operation, performed by a robotic system, aimed to alleviate the acid reflux that had plagued him for so long. The surgery was a complex and invasive procedure, leaving Tekno physically and emotionally drained. The robotic system, with its precision and advanced technology, offered a glimmer of hope amidst Tekno's tumultuous journey. However, the operation was not without its challenges and risks. His body bore the scars of the operation and he found himself confined to a state of immobility. The simplest tasks became excruciatingly painful, and the road back to singing and performing seemed distant and uncertain. As weeks turned into months, Tekno embarked on a rigorous regimen of vocal therapy and rehabilitation. He worked closely with voice coaches and specialists, striving to regain control of his vocal cords and rediscover the power of his voice. It was a painstaking process, filled with frustration, setbacks, and moments of despair. There were moments where he was irritated by the presence of people, especially as he couldn't communicate properly with them. However, his vocal therapy began to work, and slowly but surely, he started on his way to recovery. As his vocal cords gradually healed, he cautiously stepped back into the limelight. He started granting interviews, posting on his social media, and even started his own record label called Cartel Music, where he started working with new artists informally. So, with a newfound appreciation for his gift, Tekno poured his heart and soul into his music. Each note he sang carried the weight of his journey, resonating with authenticity and vulnerability. The pain and triumphs of his life became the fuel that powered his artistry. He tried to create a connection with his audience that transcended mere entertainment, but he was already too late. The landscape had evolved during his absence, and the world had shifted its musical preferences, embracing new genres and sounds that were vastly different from Tekno's signature style. The industry had become a whirlwind of ever-changing trends and fleeting moments of fame. But undeterred by the shifting musical landscape and the challenges it presented, he channeled his heart and soul into crafting an album, one he hoped would prove to be an evolution of his artistry and a reflection of the artist he had become. Yet, when the album finally emerged into the world, its reception fell short of Tekno's expectations. It became clear that the ever-changing trends and fleeting moments of fame had left the industry hungry for the next big thing, a new sound that would captivate the masses. In this whirlwind of expectations and shifting tastes, Tekno's album struggled to find the recognition it deserved. The disappointment weighed heavy on his shoulders. He found himself at a crossroads, grappling with the realization that the music industry had shifted beneath his feet. The fame he had once known was now a distant memory. And so, as the final notes faded away, Tekno's story reached its heartbreaking conclusion. The once shining star had been dimmed by the harsh realities of a fleeting audience. The industry's fickleness had tested and left him in a state of uncertainty. But who knows? Maybe the spark within him may yet be reignited. Thank you for following Tekno's journey, and if you've enjoyed this story, be sure to subscribe to stay connected for more captivating stories.
So guys, as you guys watch in that video, like a lot of Nigeria singers, a lot of artists are going through a loss. This one is because it is Tekno and the whole thing came to public. What about the ones who couldn't have the strength, have the courage to come out to speak about it? This is to tell you that these artists are going through a loss. They just use music to cover up everything, especially if they are performing on stage. They are just smiley dancing. People feel that they don't have stress, they don't have anything they are passing through. Seeing Tekno on stage performing, you think, life is so easy at him. But seeing it now, you know that this thing is not easy. And he has money. That was the reason he was able to go through this whole surgery thing and he could pay for it. What about all those struggle singers that are just coming up that don't have a lot of money, that couldn't pay for it? They will just be at home looking for one person or the other that will borrow them money to go for the surgery. And after that, maybe they couldn't find the money to pay them back. Like they would just go back from grace to grass. Like, yeah. So guys, let's not put a lot of pressure on these artists. If they don't give you music, just calm down. You don't know what they are going through in within. They are going through a lot, but they are just covering everything up. And about the whole music record label they was talking about, Ubi Franklin. I know Ubi Franklin record label, it helped a lot of people. But people saying this because Tekno leave the record label, that is why he's struggling, that he's trying to use the medical health to blackmail people so people will give him money. I don't believe that part, because people go through a lot. People leave record label every day and they are still doing well. Let's talk about Kiss Daniel. Kiss Daniel is not on any record label, but he's still doing well because he has the money. Tekno has the money. That was the reason he left. On one thing or the other led to why he left the record label. And for that, I just feel like because people was putting pressure on him, calling him, saying, can't you see your mates? You know how Nigeria been now. Your mate they drop music. What are you doing? I believe that was the reason he decided to come out and tell people that this is what I'm going through. This is what is going on. Not that I don't have music. As you can see, he said on that video that he refund a lot of people who paid him to come and perform for their show because he was not able to meet up. Just imagine, maybe you get 5 million now when people, or you get 10 million when people don't pay you. 3 million inside now for people money when you want to perform. Because of this whole surgery now, you return 3 million, you return 2 million, give the other person, you don't 1 million, give the other person. How much will remain? You people should just have mercy on this boy. He's struggling. If you have, you can help me. If you don't have, you don't need to criticize him, you don't need to judge him, you don't need to throw him on the internet. Just let him go through what he's going through at the moment. I believe that phase will pass. Give me round of applause. I just analyzed the star. I was born for this. So guys, I will just end the video here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And just say a word or two prayer for him in the comment section down below, because this is a lot. It is a lot. And please, if you watch up to this moment, subscribe, like, comment, share, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.